39 on the clock. I'm curious, what's your favorite Thanksgiving food, Caitlin and Alex?
That's so tough.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese?
Yeah,
hands
we
down.
never had mac and cheese at our Thanksgiving.
Really?
That we always did that for like Easter or like in the spring, but we never
Right.
did it for Thanksgiving.
If not mac and cheese, the deviled eggs.
Oh, yeah. Deviled eggs
We
pretty
never
good.
had those either.
Oh.
I'm missing out. Mom and Dad, if you're watching, what are we missing here?
Oh.
I will say I do like candied yams.
Candied
And, like,
yams
mashed
are good.
potatoes.
And I just like, the dressing, the macaroni, just putting them together for the little razzle dazzle. I
Oh,
love
you like
mixing
a
my
little
food.
mix?
Mhm,
See, I always
so
think
good.
it's funny at Thanksgiving, either people like to mix food up or
Yeah.
they
Right.
like have to have a separate plate for each side
Yeah.
dish.
Or you just have two plates in general because there's so much food
There
that
you go. There you go.
it won't fit all on one. But I'm thinking out. So those deviled eggs, it's soaked in like beet juice, so it's like purple on the outside, but it's like the devil part in the middle. That's really good too. I think we always had those. I think every year growing up. So Mom, if you're listening, that's make extras. All right, a live look over downtown. We got temperatures in the 60s right now. 62 is what we're doing in Macon. Later on today, we're headed to about 72 around 3 o'clock. That will be our high temperature for the day. 50s to the north, closer to 70. The further south, you get 67 down in Albany, 66 in Valdosta, and 64 over in Columbus this morning. Also looking at showers already in a handful of spots. Most of Jones County, especially on the northern end, covered up with the showers. So is Monroe County, Upson County, down into Taylor. Some broken rain. Macon County and Houston County, that gets into Twiggs County as well. A closer look here into Macon-Bibb, some showers down into the Rutland area, so out of downtown right now. However, it wouldn't surprise me to see some more of that in downtown here in the next little bit. There's Warner Robins, Bonaire, Perry, seeing a quick shower, and that's about to cross the Ocmulgee River into Twiggs and Bleckley counties here in the next few minutes. Some more rain back off to the west and a whole lot of it back into Montgomery, but what I'm going to be watching for is what you see right here. That line is the actual cold front, and that's where our storm potential is going to fire up later on today. Now, ahead of the storms, we are going to be watching strong wind gusts across central Georgia, gusting upwards of 25, 30 miles an hour at times. And this is not going to be tied to any sort of rain. It's just going to be overcast. You're going to get a strong gust of wind blowing in, and that's going to be possible through the afternoon. And then once we get into the night tonight, this thin line right here where you see we go from 15 to 30, that is the actual cold front coming through, and that'll be out of here by the time we get to tomorrow morning. So a level 1 storm risk in place, the threat of gusty winds and the brief potential for a weak tornado. However, I really am not that concerned about it, so you shouldn't be either. Into the afternoon hours, there's that line of storms, the broken in nature. Entering central Georgia 6, 7 o'clock, and then it moves on through during the nighttime hours. It will be out of here by, say, 2 o'clock tomorrow morning and not be a concern anymore. How much rain are we talking about? Generally speaking, a ½ inch to an inch, but notice we get that purple band in there. There are a couple spots that could see over an inch of rain. That's not going to be widespread across Georgia, but it is going to be a possibility in that kind of banding feature. Here we go by 3 p.m. tomorrow. Clear skies, temperatures falling down through the 40s. That brings us to Thanksgiving, starting off somewhere near 40, if not below that 40-degree mark, and then into the afternoon, rebounding close to 60, 61, somewhere in there. In fact, I think for Thanksgiving Day, I forecasted a high temperature of 61. A quiet weather day, partly cloudy skies, winds out of the west-northwest at about 5 to 10. Sunset on Thanksgiving at 5:30. Approaching the earliest sunsets of the year, week after next. As for today, though, on and off rain, the potential for storms later. Notice I'm still using that word potential. I don't think it's a slam dunk. I do think we have a pretty good solid chance of rain. It's just a question of whether or not we get the storms along with it. But then temperatures below average should be around 67 for this time of year. We are going to be below that through Thanksgiving and on into the weekend. 63 on Saturday, 62 on Sunday. Break out the chainsaws and go cut down the Christmas tree.